Hi everyone, it's Australia Day here today, so I just wanted to wish all my followers that live in Australia a happy Australia Day. Hope you're enjoying the day and yay for long weekends. Thank goodness for that because it's given me an opportunity to get this video done. I'm about a week late, so I apologise for that. Today I want to share with you my 2 whips from this month's rotation, and I have a new start, a finish and also a RAK to share with you. So whip number 1 is my Mirabilia Mermaid of Atlantis, and this is a stitch along with Mrs. Milky Bar Kid and Cross Stitch and Discuss number 2 Facebook group. And this started on the 1st of January this year, and this is about a week's worth of stitching. Obviously I managed to get a fair bit done on the 1st of January. I split the day in half. I did half the day of my mermaid and then half the day of the Blackwork because they both started on the same day. And I'm just finding this one really quick and easy to stitch. Loving it. And the silk threads, love, love, love them. They are so amazing to stitch with. If you've never tried them before, I can totally recommend giving them a go. These are Karen water lilies. I haven't tried any others, so I can't really comment, but I do now understand why some of you have such a big library of silks. Someone once commented to me that they don't choose threads for their patterns, they choose patterns for their threads. So I totally get that now, totally understand the fascination with silks. They are just so beautiful to stitch with. And I've decided with this one that I'm leaving the can't speak today. I'm leaving the metallics and the beading until last because I don't want the beading to get damaged in my scroll frame. And I'm going to be stitching the skin tone 1/1. I've never done that before, but I've seen a few of you have done it and I love the effect. So I will be giving that a go. Really looking forward to getting back to this one. Didn't want to put her away, but so many things to do, so little time. So that one is stitched on 28 count mushroom Lagana, if I didn't already mention that, and 2/2. So that's that one. Okay, whip number 2 is Save the Stitches Blackwork Journey. Again, this is a stitch along with Cross Stitch and Discuss number 2 Facebook group. And this is how far I've gotten. I'm having a lot of trouble getting a decent photograph of the teal blue on the black. I'm just going to fold this over because I'm not sure if you've got light shining through there. And there's some cat hairs on it now, which is wonderful. So hopefully you can see that okay. It is really vibrant and my iPhone just wants to make it look really dull, and it's not showing the best. But so this is on 25 count black Lagana, and I'm using 2 threads for the outer pattern and 1 thread for the inner. And I didn't quite get the block 3 finished, but I'm pretty happy with the progress so far. I found block 2 to be very challenging. I think it was because I was working on the black. I miscounted the holes several times and then had to unpick it and was getting really frustrated. I know some of you are absolutely breezing through this and I'm finding it a little bit more challenging. Again, I think it's because of the black, but I'm always up for a challenge. And one thing I did discover while stitching this, and might help a few of you that are stitching on black or navy fabrics. I'm not sure how well this is going to show up, but I discovered if I had my iPad on and had it underneath, so I would just bring up this page and have it underneath my stitching. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but anyway, it shone through and I could see the holes really easily, so it was better than having a piece of paper or a white towel, or even a lamp, which gets really hot. So you might want to give that a try. I found that really, really helpful. Okay, on to my new start. Show you a picture of this. This is called Romantic Moonlight by Emma Congdon. This is the original picture. And I got this from the Cross Stitch Collection magazine, February 2015 issue. I just thought it was really cute and decided to do this with the Cross Stitch It's Fun Facebook group Stitch Along, which started on the 16th of January. And this is mine. It's all finished. Finished this on the 23rd of January. Just did a few stitches each afternoon. It's really quick and easy to stitch up. I made a few changes. Hold it up so you can see. I didn't have the same colour as the moon in my stash, so I just decided to change it up a little bit. The moon called for 3810 and 3811, and I swapped it for 517 and 519, and then I also added blue blending filament number 014, and I added that to the top of the moon, and also the tiny little sparkles, little stars. So the whole thing gives a really nice sparkle effect, which probably isn't really showing. Just going to move it around a little bit. Hopefully you might be able to see it. I just love the little effect that that gives. As you can see, I haven't cut my fabric, because I hadn't decided when I started this whether I was going to keep it in the hoop and frame it that way, or put it in a frame, or make it into a pillow. I still haven't decided. I'll give that a little bit more thought, but if any of you have any suggestions what you think I should do with it, please comment below. I'm open to suggestions. So that was really fun, really enjoyed that one. Now that actually leads me to, I just want to talk about these project cards. I decided to do project cards for each of my projects, because now, as you know, I'm doing a rotation, whereas before I was always just doing one project at a time, and now I'm having to try and remember what fabric I'm using and what the finish size is, and I get a lot of questions on YouTube and Instagram. So I've decided to come up with a project card for each project, and on each one I've listed my start date, my finish date, the name of the design, the name of the designer, and then where I sourced the design from. On the bottom right hand side I have the stitch count, so this is for Romantic Moonlight, so it's 50 stitches wide by 50 stitches high. The fabric I've used, which is 32 count lambswool linen, and my technique, so this one is 2/2 full crosses, and then if it's a stitch along I've made a note of that at the bottom. And then I use the back for any special notes. So for this one I've written my first stitch along with Cross Stitch It's Fun group, also my first quote that I've ever stitched, and my first finish for 2015. And any substitutes that I've made I've also wrote those in there. And then what I do is when I finish the project, I'm going to keep all these cards together, and then I'll have a nice something to file away for the year, and I'll know which order I finished each one in. I also keep a record with an app I use on my iPad, but it's nice to have it on paper sometimes too. It's sometimes quicker to find. Okay, while I'm on the subject also of the stitch alongs with Cross Stitch It's Fun group, Charity has come up with a whole heap of stitch alongs. If any of you are interested in joining, I totally recommend it. It's so much fun. I would like to do all of them, but I have committed myself to a whole bunch of projects this year. So I'm just going to play it by ear, see how I go. If I feel I can fit one in and I have something appropriate, then I will join in. I will be doing the Valentine's Day stitch along, but I think the next one is a sampler stitch along. I won't be doing that one because yeah, I have so much I need to do and I want to do, and as much as I want to join the stitch alongs, I don't want them to stop me from the bigger projects that I have planned. But I will be thoroughly enjoying watching all of you that are participating and watching what you do. I think it's a great idea and it's loads of fun. The other thing I wanted to mention was I received a RAK from Bianca. Bianca had some linen fabric that she didn't like. She said she doesn't like stitching on linen, and she asked me if I would like it. And I have never received a RAK before, so I'm incredibly grateful to Bianca for her generosity. She sent me a piece of DMC 28 count linen, which is a 14 by 18 inch piece, and this is raw linen, and when I stitch linen, this is my absolute favourite. I love raw linen. I love that rustic feel. I like to use raw linen on Lizzie Kate designs. It just makes the colours pop. It's absolutely beautiful. So yes, that one will be used up very quickly. The second piece she sent me was 32 count coffee bean permanent linen. I've stitched 32 count Belfast before. I'm not sure if there's much difference between that and permanent. And this is by Stitching Obsession, who I've never used before, but it looks really lovely. It's a really nice brown colour. It's not mottled, it looks like a solid colour. So again, that will come in very handy. And then she also included a Mother's Day card kit for my daughter to stitch for me, which I thought was lovely. She said she had two of these and she had stitched one up for her mum. So yes, I taught my daughter into doing this one. If she doesn't do it, then I'll be doing it for my mum. So thank you very much, Bianca. I really appreciate your generosity, and please know that they will be used for sure. They're not going to be hidden away. Okay, I think that's all I have for you today. I hope to do my WIP videos each fortnight, as I will have 2 projects to show each time for you, and then hopefully some little stitch alongs in between, some extra little finishes. I also have some other videos planned. Some of you said you would like to see my floss storage boxes, so when I have finished those I'll do a video of those. Again, I would like to thank every one of you who like and comment and subscribe to my videos. You're all amazing. I love watching all your videos. It's just so fantastic. I can't say that often enough. You guys absolutely rock. So thank you so much. Have a great day. I'm off to enjoy the rest of my public holiday doing some stitching, and I will see you all again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.